Welcome back to another edition of DubTurbo's tutorials. Today, I can't even wait another day to announce this, so I'm doing it right now. We're not fully there yet, but we've converted DubTurbo finally into a VST for all you pro users. Yes, you have MIDI. Yes, you have effects. Yes, you have sequencing all within your bigger DAWs. What I'm going to do right now is assign DubTurbo 2 as my VST into Cubase. Boom, there we have it. All right, and the beautiful thing about this is it's got so many options. I'm not going to be able to cover them all in this video, nor do I want to, because this might look a bit different before you get it, because we're not, again, fully there yet, but we're close enough. All the kits from DubTurbo have been brought into this, and each one is lined up on each octave. So it doesn't look like there's that many kits here, but each one of these has 5 to 8 octaves full of beats. So just to give you an example, we're on Crunk right now. Any of these. Tons of sounds. That's just one kit, one bank. And what I'll do right now is, why not? We'll quickly make a beat. Let's say we'll make a reggae beat. Bring this to say 105. Get our loop on. Get our clicker on. Let's say we're only going to want a few bars worth. I'm going to move over to my keyboard instead of working on it here. Give me 1 second and we'll make a quick beat here. There we go. Okay, so that's all we'll really need. So now we'll go in here and just chop this out and chop this out. Should have a nice little reggae beat looping. Let's add some hi-hats and stuff now. See what else here. Okay, that should do it. What I can do now is set this specific kit on always, and that'll mean this is always on, and now I can group this. So my crunk can be grouped with a beatbox, and now you'll have both going on the same channel. The amount of moments that you go, whoa, that sounds wicked, just out of the blue because of random things you do with DubTurbo now is just through the roof. You can also take this, make another VST DubTurbo channel, put this on that, change kits again, and you have more variation. Or you can automate the change-ups yourself. So you set this to program or controller or note, and you can set up the change-ups yourself. So when it reaches this part, it'll change up to a different kit or a different part of the kit. Gets a little bit more advanced after that. So what we have now is a very simple loop. What I'll do is just copy this over a bunch of times because this is just the start, guys. This is just the start. What I'm gonna love showing you is our next piece, which is our add-ons. So even though we give you quite a few little things to play with here, you have your gain, you have your left and right panning, which is broken right now. We got to fix that. It's actually supposed to be there, but that's centered. You have a little reverb if you want a reverb on your beat. You have your amps. You can actually get a little sign out of these, wave sign, sound. When I say sign, I mean sound. When you put your LFO on and your glides and your high amps, if you don't have a audio channel playing through this. So now what else I can do is, let's actually get rid of that beatbox. I don't want that. I want another hip hop. Let's try this. Nice. Okay, we'll put that on always as well. So now I have 2 going, 2 check marks, and I'll add a little bit of jungle. Let's see what this sounds. Why not? It's just different, right? I'll spare you guys going through many layers, but let's assume you're building a track. So you just do the same thing again. Go to your VSTs, get DubTurbo, on another channel, Actually, you can do that on your own because it asks you if you want to put it on another channel afterwards anyway, like right here. Create, yes. So boom, now I have a second layer of DubTurbo. And here I can do my whatever, my, here, let's actually do some.
Time drum, wings, time drum, beat, beat,
There's something we can play with.
Drum beat, ride this, drum beat, drum beat,
All right, so now we can do the same thing with that. Simply chop it and copy it over a bunch of times. And then you have the time, I don't, but you can go in here now and edit any of these guys so that they're different or add more to them. Here, actually, why don't we add, we'll have that going on always, and then we'll also have a female. We have female Voxes in here too that are wicked. That's too much. It's too much. So let's go back to one. Nice. Okay, so what I'll do now, running out of time here, I want to make this video short, but I'm excited. So I will go on my instrument layer. I will click on my effects. I will go to my inserts, and here I will choose our new DubTurbo NORBOX. This is just through the roof bonkers. This can apply to anything. You don't need to use this with DubTurbo. This is an effects and mastering kit that works with any input, any signal. And you can do an amazing job with mastering your final layer, your final output signal. You can do an amazing job with recording and mastering vocals as they're being recorded or afterwards. So I'll walk you guys through this really quickly and show you what it does. Everything here is writable and automatable. This center pad is a little chaos pad. Your yellow and your orange/red are left and right ears. And your white is mono, both ears. And every one of these represent the different effects and things you can do with this. Once you get familiar with it, you start realizing like, wow, this thing is nuts and it does a lot. So what I'll do is I'll quickly start with nothing on, and I'll record and automate some stuff for you guys so you see what's going on. We're starting with a safe zone so there will be no sound. I'm going to turn my reading and writing on, both here and here. Oops. And now we're going to start actually recording the movements. Okay, now nothing happened there because nothing is on, but I'm just starting to move my sliders over. So now what I'll do is start turning some of the effects on, and you guys can see what each does. I just pressed 1, which brings me back to my starting point, and you can see these guys have moved back to my safe zone. They will move by themselves now, and I'm doing my next layer of automation. Okay, and there's my first layer. Go back to 1 again. Bring all my flanges down. I'm going to bring some of the flange in as well. And you'll hear one ear, because the left ear and the right ear are different for 2 of these dots. You'll hear one ear flanging and chorusing out nicely. Okay, there we go. And now for this, we can move this to A. And what do we have on A? The filters. Filters are actually really nice on this thing. I'm going to do a separate video to show you guys how, excuse me, how you can master with this thing really easily too, because you have a lot of different options. But for now, we'll stick to this just to show you guys what's going on. Okay, and now nothing is on the A, so I got to move something over to the A. The differences in these are if there's a white A versus a yellow or orange A, it's obviously going to represent the white dot versus the others. These two represent all the colored numbers and letters. Sorry, not numbers, but letters. Okay, so now we'll do that one more time, and we'll bring our yellow. Now we can do the same thing on our Drum Beat Goes channel. We'll just take all these, duplicate them over, and get our effects, pull up the NORBOX, and we'll do the same thing. We'll turn everything off. This should come started with everything off. I'll make sure that happens. Bring it down to our safe zone. Turn our reading and writing on. And there we go. Okay, nice pitch shift going on there too. Cool. I'll leave it at there for now because I can just go. I'm so excited. I'm going to leave it here, guys. You guys can experiment with the rest. It'll launch on DubTurboVST.com. It's going to have a few more add-ons, but again, I couldn't wait to do a video like this just really quickly so you guys can see what's going on, what's happening in the studio, and why I'm excited because DubTurbo is finally going from a standalone and online version into stepping up to the pro level, MIDI, VST, all that jazz, and I'm really happy about it. So what I'll also do is announce a quick contest we're doing. Last year I did the 10K Hustle. If you go to 10khustle.com, you'll see I gave away 10 Gs to 10 up-and-comers, $1,000 each to good talent. So I'm going to do kind of the same thing with this to launch DubTurbo VST in a cool way. I'm going to give out 5 Gs, $500 over the course of 10 months. Each month I'm going to get you guys to use DubTurbo, make your beats, make your mashups, make wicked tunes, get vocals even in there, make full songs, whatever. Get creative with this thing, submit them to us, and once a month we'll choose a winner for the $500. You guys using DubTurbo. It's really easy to make beats with this thing, and it's really easy to do full out tracks and then automate all of them. What I can see already happening, I'll do one of these two, is pulling up a wicked house track, or making your own wicked house track, I should say, vocals and all, because you can do all kinds of cool things with this from start to finish. Beat right down to vocal, right down to mastering, and then just screen record it, upload it to YouTube, send it over to us, and one lucky winner each month will get $500, or we'll do a first, second, and third place and divvy up the money. Either way, excited. Watch out for more videos coming up in the near future. We'll let this play through one more time, and hope you guys have enjoyed this. DubTurboVST.com, launching soon. Peace.
Drum beat, this.